Greetings. My name is Yana and I will host the event today. We are encouraged to introduce the final pitch to participate in SLUSH 2023. SLUSH is an international startup and technology conference held annually in Helsinki, and over the past few years has become one of the leading European events in the field of entrepreneurship. The goal of SLUSH is to facilitate partnerships between startups from different countries, large companies, investors of various stages, and leading media. We are excited to invite 20 Ukrainian startups to compete for a chance to become part of the national delegation at SLUSH this year, presenting the innovation ecosystem of the country on the international stage. According to the results of the selection today, 14 Ukrainian startups will present the Ukrainian delegation at the SLUSH in Finland this November. The organizers of the official delegation of Ukraine to SLUSH 2023 are Advisera and NGO Evolve. The partners are the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine, Ukrainian Startup Fund, Accelerando, TechStack, and ABOA Advest. Sponsorship is provided by First Fellow Partners and Helsinki Uusimaa Regional Council. Now let me introduce the jury members who will evaluate startups today and decide who will represent the Ukrainian startup ecosystem at SLUSH. Natalia Denikeyeva, Head of Dia City Project Office. Diana Rakus, Head of Expert Group on Attracting Investments in IT at the Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine. Kim Group, co-founder and managing partner, First Fellow Partners. Christine Chan, Senior Advisor, Helsinki Uusimaa Regional Council. Liban Ismail, Philanthropy Specialist, Illusion Family Office. Kalle Koivu, Partnership Manager, SLUSH. Yuri Kozik, CEO, Advisera. I'm happy to welcome our jury members for the opening speech. If anyone would like to say a few words, please, you're welcome. Yuri?
Yes, I might start. So thank you very much, everybody, for being on this pitch. I'm Yuri, the CEO of Advisera OU, the organizer of the delegation. I want to thank the Ministry of Digitalization for facilitating our trip and facilitating the official delegation of Ukraine. I want to thank the Ukrainian Startup Fund for organizing this pitch and helping us with selecting applications. I would like to thank our partners and also our supporters, such as First Fellow Partners and Helsinki Uusimaa Regional Council, and last but not least, SLUSH, with whom we worked since 2018, for being our great partner and great supporter in so many different ways. So thank you very much all, and I wish all the teams a great pitch, and let's find out in a couple of hours who will be going with us and participating and representing SLUSH, Ukraine on SLUSH.
Thank you, Yuri. I think we can move to our next part, and let's meet the startup teams. SLab, i3 Engineering, Revisor, Knopka, Cybrex, Versi Bionics, eFarm Pro, Mantis Analytics, Parastock, Solarplex, OptiSun, Panzer, DevTech, Bees Against Minds, Adam, Smart Oasis, Plug the Leak, Fly Egg Data, Bulletproof Glass, and Buntar. About the timing, startups will have 3 minutes for the pitch and 2 minutes for Q&A session with the commission. So let's see who will attend the SLUSH in Finland this year. I would like to invite the first startup to the stage. SLab, you're welcome.
Hi, can you see my screen? As I'm the first, just to check.
Yeah, you may start.
Okay, good. Hi, I'm Julia, CEO and co-founder of SLab. The world has finally decided to change. In just a couple of years, all the packaging has to be recyclable or usable. This means that we need to eliminate 15 billion kilograms of polystyrene produced in the packaging industry every year. SMBs and corporations are already under the pressure of sustainability regulations, green policy transition, and customers' choice, where eco-friendly packaging is a must. That's why we created SLab and introduced a truly green packaging solution that consists of only 2 plant-based components. One is agricultural waste. The other one is mycelium. Mycelium is a network of mushroom roots, and we use its binding power to create a strong and reliable material. SLab packaging has the same features as polystyrene, in terms of durability, waterproof, and thermal insulation. But after the usage, it will fully decompose in just 30 days. So it is a natural replacement of polystyrene that can be applied in several industries, like cushioning for beauty and self-care, lodgements for electronics and devices, packaging for fashion and decor, and even thermal insulating boxes for food and pharmaceutics. So our customers can say goodbye to polystyrene and embrace power of a truly green packaging. And speaking of customers, we already have clients who rely on us for their monthly packaging needs. And also, we have run pilot projects with such big companies as L'Oreal and Samsung. With L'Oreal, we are already signing the contract to become their supplier. And moreover, we have pre-orders from the future customers for 50,000 euros of monthly recurring revenue. And there are some cool names, as you can see that. Currently, we are building an automated production line using our own innovative patented technology that will allow us to produce natural packaging at the industrial scale. And to have even more exposure, we have unlocked scalability with a simple solution where we optimize production line to fit into the 40-foot containers that will serve as the mini factories. And then those mini factories will be deployed at the customer's premises, and that's where packaging is produced. So this way we go global by creating a network of the mini factories around the world. And there are two streams of revenue. One from producing our own packaging at our own facility, and second from the monthly service fees from those mini factories around the world. The world packaging market is worth 1 trillion euros, and sustainable segment is the most rapidly growing market. And by providing biodegradable polystyrene, we are going to capture 1 billion euros of the market share within the next 5 years. Just imagine an impact. Every time you buy your favorite cosmetics or TV set that is packed into SLUSH packaging, you make landfills free from polystyrene, reduce a significant amount of CO2 emissions, and save loads of water. Our core team consists of experts in biotechnology, hardware, engineering, logistics, sustainability, packaging, and marketing, who do not want to do anything else but build future of the packaging industry. And this is us last year at SLUSH, where we represented ourselves already. And here's the guy from Samsung. And that's how we started our pilot projects with Samsung from SLUSH. And this year, we also expect to meet even more investors and potential customers. And of course, we want to connect with the sustainability and innovation stakeholders. Thank you very much. I'm Julia from SLUSH.
Thank you, Julia. Dear jury members, questions from your side, please.
I was just wondering, could you speak a bit more about last year, what you did at the SLUSH? And you did mention it, but it just went so fast. Maybe you could speak a bit more about that. What outcomes were?
So last year we targeted two groups, investors and potential customers. And from the investor side, we actually met around 50 VCs. It was the biggest amount comparing to any conference. And we still are in communication with most of them. And of course, there were more relevant, some were like less relevant. But for example, we are in a very close connection with Monkey VC that are really keen to invest into us in the seed round. So like this is in terms of investors, there was a huge amount, and we are still talking to them. And in terms of customers, I would say the biggest success was meeting Samsung, and we are working on the pilot project for them, and that started during the SLUSH as they reach out to us. And then this year we expect to focus more on the potential B2B customers as we closed the pre-seed round just recently. So we are looking into more the seed round, the future investors for the seed round, and potential customers, and also other startups that are doing hardware are our potential customers as well. So we are going to network with them as well.
Diana, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Julia, for the presentation. I just want to clarify, am I right that you just returned from Nordic conference?
Yeah, we just returned back.
And if yes, what are your personal results from this conference, and why do you think you need one more chance to visit the same place and to meet the same people?
Good question. Actually, Nordic was more focused on the deep technologies and more on the research and innovation. So there we met universities and researchers and specialists from the universities that we can collaborate and have partnerships in terms of research and future development of our technology, where SLUSH is more focused on the startups, ecosystem, business, and there we can meet potential customers and more investors, I would say. So yeah, the place is the same, but it just shows how Finland is viable for the climate tech and hardware and engineering for us.
Thank you, Julia. And now let's move to our next project. I'm happy to invite the i3 engineering startup. You're welcome.
Hello all, let me share my screen real quick. Please let me know if you can see it and if you can hear me.
Yeah, everything is set. You may start.
All right, perfect. Thank you. So my name is Mike, and I would like to talk to you about today why is your house, hotel, business center not as smart as it could be. First, a lot of people still think that smart home or building automation is to turn on the light from your phone or to ask Alexa, what's the weather like today? Second, smart home and building automation solutions are very expensive, where only the installation costs can go up to 80% of the project. Third, even if you have the money, where do you find the company who's going to design and install the system that is tailored to your specific needs? Our answer is smart home without smart devices. Our solution is an ecosystem in which you can integrate lots of kind of dumb and regular devices and engineering systems, and it is us who are going to make them smart. And the easy installation and configuration process not only allows any electrician to install and configure the system, but also gives the possibility for the end customer to adjust it in minutes. We offer integration capabilities of a wired smart home system together with a multifunctional mobile app. This gives us the possibility to attract a wide range of new partners and make automation solutions more affordable for the end customers. We've entered the market at the beginning of last year, and so far we have more than 100 projects completed and around 600,000 euros worth of customers, both in Ukraine and EU. Via the distribution model, our main partners are electrical installation companies and contractors. We believe that they are going to be the ones who bring the automation to the mass market. Also, our customers are the owners of the hotels, business centers, design bureaus, and other small businesses. The smart home market is growing rapidly, and so are we. For the next year, we plan to continue our expansion into the EU and globally. We are proud to be one of the companies in Ukraine who came a long way from design and prototyping to manufacturing a hardware product that works together with our own software. A team of engineers is our recipe for success. For the trip, we are looking to find strategic partners, and we are also looking for investments to manufacture the controllers, to scale in the EU, and to support the team. Thank you for your time, and I'm ready for your questions.
Thank you, Mike. Dear jury members, if you have questions, just go ahead. Yeah, Kim, you're welcome.
Hey, first of all, very interesting pitch. Well, if I may, twofold question. I mean, you mentioned the strategic partners. Can you just elaborate on that? And my actually second question, if I may, is is there any specific domain expertise that you think that you lack that you would also need to bring on board? So they may be able to link the questions.
Yes, thank you for your questions. Yeah, so for the strategic partners, we are looking for companies mainly who can help us with the distribution, who has business with, who have experience with distribution hardware products and any other kind of products, and who can help us build those relationships with the distribution companies, because we can go two ways when we're expanding, or we can go and knock onto each company's door who's doing the smart home installation, or we can get an exclusive dealer or a distributor for the country or for the region, and basically on a mutual beneficial agreement have them distributing the product in the area and building the reputation and brand awareness in the area for us. So this is something we are looking for.
Thank you, Mike. That was i3 Engineering Startup. And now I'm happy to welcome Revisor.
One moment. I will share my screen. I hope you can see my screen, everybody, yes?
Yeah,
great.
You may start.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sergey, CEO and founder of Revisor company. Companies lose 45% of their customers within the first 100 days of acquiring them, and half of them are due to service issues, which could easily be solved if they were known. But because 99% of all customers' feedbacks never have. That's why we created Revisor, comprehensive customer feedback and NPS service that helps business to reveal customer pain points, improve their relationships, and evolve brand reputation. How it works. Our turnkey solution gives business ability to collect feedback directly from all communication channels in one omnichannel system. But getting feedback means nothing unless you have tools to do something about it. That's why we provide a friendly feedback processing system with iAssistant. And also you can analyze your service on different dashboards, graphics, etc. This is 79 billion euro market. And only in Europe, there are 26 small and medium businesses who need our help. And we can help them. Let me give you an example. This is a story of retail footwear company with over 200 locations. And they were looking to provide better customer experience and promote greater customer retention. And Revisor helped them process more than 4,000 complaints. And in the end, they increase their MRR and decrease their churn rate. Our business model is very simple. We provide packages for small and medium businesses. And why our competitors fall behind? Because none of them have our 3 competitive advantages. First of all, is omnichannel. The second and very important point is friendly feedback processing system. And the third important point is benchmarking. We have not only signed contracts in Ukraine and Europe with big corporations, we also have a lot of live pilots and a lot of potential contracts under negotiations. We have positive traction at the work also. And we have huge team with huge experience with in IT, service, marketing, etc. And strong board with members from Amazon, Kyivstar, and Italian venture fund. Now we are raising 1 million. And why SLUSH? Because we already received Business Finland positive decision Business Finland, and we also incorporated in Finland since this year. So we're ready for looking investors, partners, and clients. Our social responsibility in Ukraine, you can see at the screen, and you can't improve what you can't measure. Revisor is a solution. Let's improve the service all over the world via Ukrainian products. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions to Serhiy?
I could ask one question.
Yeah.
Thank you for the great pitch. Looks very interesting. What I would still interested to see is more on the is especially the goals from SLUSH side. I think you had a slide on that, but could you elaborate a little bit more from that?
Yes, we were presented Ukraine on the previous SLUSH, and now in our funnel more than 55 or 60 Nordic funds. So and all of them wanted to incorporation in Finland. So we already done it, and we're ready for spoke with them, because also we have traction in Europe, because when the war started, we have only traction in Ukraine. Now we have more traction in Ukraine. We restore a lot of businesses and connect month by month new companies. And also we have some traction in Europe. It's not so big because we're looking for investors, but we're ready to show Nordic investors our results.
Thank you.
Thank you for your pitch. That was Revisor Startup. And now we are moving to our next participant. Please welcome Knopka.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ivan Saitri. I'm CEO and co-founder at Knopka. Please check if you see my screen.
Yeah, but not fully.
And do you hear me? Hello. You hear me well?
Yeah, it's all set. You may start now.
Okay. Hi again. My name is Ivan from Knopka. We innovate the way how care is delivered in hospitals and care facilities, and we assist nurses and doctors while they are saving our lives. The problem is that communication technologies in hospitals are outdated and they are not scalable. And that is why huge number of hospitals remain without safety solution for nurse call, for operational efficiency, etc. And because of that, a huge amount of money are losing because of inefficiency, lack of resources they push to bring their facilities to efficiency level and safety for the patients. And the market is huge. And our venture is to cover more than 1,000 hospitals with our solution. Please meet our team, international one. We based in Ukraine, but we work in European Union and United States, and we are going to scale globally with our solution. What is the solution? It's wonderful one. It's implements in just half a day in the hospital and cover and change how physician, doctor is coming to emergency room where emergency car brings the patients. And we track that these doctors were there in 10 minutes. And it's a strategy how we scale from this software solution to every single bed in a hospital. And we have complete solution with software and IoT. The competition is nice, but or it is outdated, or if it is nice, like professional nurse call system, it is not scalable. So hospital will take some kind of 3, 4, 5 months to implement such solution. And our core value proposition is that we connect our clients and onboard them in just 1 day, and it's working already. And we do not train any personnel. We already have more than 30 hospitals connected with our solution. We tested market strategy, and we already have wonderful partners from Finland. Wireless monitors, MoveSense, we integrated with them and already delivered this solution to patients in hospitals. Why we need to go to SLUSH? Because we already had some homework and exercise to connect, to build these bridges with Finnish companies and Finnish partners. And we already ventured to be a SLUSH 100 last year. And we did this first step last year as a part of the Ukrainian delegation. But as well, we contribute in our community of wonderful tech from Ukraine, and we present other startups in healthcare from our network. We can deliver our solution in Ukraine. Our KPI for this SLUSH is to deliver 1 connected hospital after this SLUSH. So please ask your questions if not everything was clear about what we do, and I will answer them with big pleasure.
Thank you for your pitch. Any questions to Ivan? Yeah, Kim, you're welcome.
Yeah, again, thank you for, I think, very interesting vision and where you are right now with the company. Referring back to the SLUSH slides you had, what would you describe as a successful outcome? If you need to describe something else that you put there as kind of the targets, yes, referring to this slide and even the previous slide, what would be other things that you feel these are good outcomes and successful outcomes?
The best and the greatest outcome from tech conference is a customer which we start to operate. So this is proof of Ukrainian tech and expert. If we connect just 1 hospital in Finland, it will bring us all other of them. If we connect 1 hospital in the city in Ukraine or in Poland, so the PR and rumors are bringing 2 hospitals next week in this city. So this will be the part of our penetration to the market.
Thank you. Liban, your question, please.
Yes, I had a question about, because in Finland and in many parts of Europe, there's like the centralized healthcare. So the hospital itself is not making the decision. So what is your plan basically to sell it to the government, and how do you see that process and doing this slush?
We see the process that our main target is public hospitals, hospitals which should be upgraded to great level of care delivery. Our strategy is to connect with representatives and investors and funds and people who are experts, have expertise in healthcare, who can help us to sign a contract for pilot, because we're already incorporated in the European Union. We have certification for this solution and we can run the pilot. So it's very possible that we will connect a hospital after this conference, with all the support of Finnish people, of course, because we already feel this here in Ukraine. They supported us. Hope this slush will, I'm sure that it will transfer in delivery of this KPI.
Thank you, Ivan. That was Knopka Startup. And now we are moving to our next participant, Cybrex. Please welcome.
I'm so sorry, I was muted. Can you see my screen? Hi.
Yeah, sure.
Hi, everyone. My name is Anna, and I'm a CEO and co-founder of Cybrex. So we are a Ukrainian startup focusing on the content moderation for user-generated content platforms, such as site builders and marketplaces. The popularity of site builders and marketplaces is growing tremendously, and the amount of the content generated to the internet every day is huge. Toxic user behavior of site builders and marketplaces is a massive accelerating problem. The violence, terrorism, and extremism they are spreading can damage the reputation of the platform, erode the brand, and create legal risks. Here is one of the examples. So this site was up and running on the pages of Site Builder for a few months until it was caught and deactivated manually. This one is still up and running and can be found in the internet easily. So our product is created to detect illegal or dangerous content on the sites that were created with the help of site builders using artificial intelligence. So they will have the option to disable such sites before publishing them to the internet. So here are our competitors, but what makes us different is we are given the opportunity to customize the models our default models based on the customer's needs. So here is our analytical dashboard where we are showing all the sites, all the analytics for site builders. So they will show all the approved, red flags, or deactivated sites. Here is our demo. So basically you can upload URL and we will give you the results, all the URLs where for example, racism was detected. And here is all the keywords that were found on the site. So our target audience is all the user-generated content platforms, such as site builders, marketplaces, photo banks, and so on and so forth. Here is our market size. So we have SaaS business model. We will have 4 different subscription models, and one of them will be custom. So basically, user will be able to create their own subscription model based on their needs. Here is our roadmap. So currently, we already finalized our MVP, and we are improving it right now. Also, we are working on marketplace decision and finishing first phase. We are currently seeking for 300,000 investments to speed up development process. So why do we need Slush? Because we are still early stage startup, and we are seeking for investors, partners, clients, and friends. And also we know that some of the Nordic countries, governments have the incorporation with similar systems. So we would like to get some experience from them, from the competitors. here is our team. We all have the background on different fields, but like we already have the successful background of startup development. And thank you for your time. I'm ready for questions.
Thank you, Anna. Any questions to Cyberx team? Seems like not, so we can move to our next project. I'm happy to announce the Versi Bionic startup.
Hello, everyone. Could you see my screen? Yes?
Yeah, you may start.
Okay, hello everyone. I would like to introduce a startup of developing bionic prosthesis, versibionics.com. Imagine a world where every individual who has lost a limb can seamlessly return to a life without limitations. Thousands face this challenge annually in Ukraine, and the current solution either fell short in functionally or prohibitively expensive. Our opportunity. The prosthetics market is $1 billion industry growing at 5% annually. But beyond the numbers, it's an opportunity to make a real difference in the life of amputees. Our unique solution. We are not just introducing another bionic prosthesis. We are redefining what it means to be bionic. Our existing and working MVP of robotic prosthesis offer unparalleled features. Rotatable wrist, more freedom than every before. Modular fingers, customizable in individual needs. Vibration and thermal response, bringing a sense of touch closer to reality. Muscle movements program, reduce muscle atrophy over time, ensures the limb remains healthy. Phantom pain prevention, our technology helps mitigate the phantom pains often experienced by amputees. It's all based on unique software inside our prosthesis. Why invest in us? While the market has players, our products functionally and ergonomics stand out, ensuring a significant market share. We have a clear path to success from product development in 2023 to international market entity by 2025. Real potential with a serviceable, obtainable market of 100 million. The potential returns are promising. Our dedicated team leads by experts like Boris Golovko, I am Požar Yuri, and Serhiy Tomos, combines passion with expertise, ensuring the project success. In Versi Bionics, we are not just creating a product, but crafting a future where limitations don't define capabilities. Be a part of the transformative journey. Let's redefine possibilities together. Please follow us on versibionics.com and YouTube channel. Thank you very much.
We are grateful for your pitch, Yuri. Any questions to Versi Bionics startup? Yeah, Kale, you're welcome.
Hi, Yuri. Thanks
Hi.
for the great pitch. One question regarding the SLUSH event itself. So what would be your desired outcome from attending the event?
Excuse me, please. I don't understand your question. What was the question?
What are your expectations from SLUSH?
Well, our expectation, okay. Thanks for clarifying. Sorry. We would like to get investment and build micro manufacturing in Ukraine for make about 30 or more prostheses by months, and help our soldiers and people who needs helps, who lost limbs on our bad time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yuri. That was Versi Bionic Startup. And now let's move to our next participant. Ifarm Pro, you're welcome. The stage is yours.
напряму Донецької області. У Київській області тракторист підірвався на ворожій міні. На Луганщині двоє людей підірвалися на протитанковій міні. На ворожих мінах підірвалися комбайн та вантажівка.
The war has irreversibly changed the lives of Ukrainians. The sturdy farmers' hands and the hands of labor have joined forces in the battle for their country. The eFarm Pro project acknowledges this reality. Due to the constant upheaval, life has become extremely precarious, particularly for farmers who toil in the fields. In order to safeguard human life, a universal autopilot system for agricultural support equipment and a defense complex are being implemented. The system operates independently and is safe to use, enabling transportation without any risk. It does not necessitate any new line of instruction. Farmers require the ability to continue their work and expand their estates. It is critical for the country to strive for freedom and security.
We have been working on technology for agriculture for a long time, but we have also transformed our competitors to suit current realities. Our equipment can be installed on any tractor and provides 2 centimeter accuracy. It works automatically without an operator. Also, our main product is agro-navigation for farmers, application rate and control system for spraying. We have rebranded our startup and want to present our new antenna on SLUSH. eFarm Pro is intelligent precision farming tool for farmers and competitive solution for agriculture. Agriculture navigation with eFarm Pro devices and software for precision farming with using satellite data. eFarm Pro is the first agricultural tools of digitalization carbon credits. And we have new program and interface. It is where we now are in market mapping. We have more than 2,000 clients. And it is product interaction, roadmap, and Y/, development international partnership and local partner for foreign key markets, and find B2B clients and start planning integrations. Our stand. Thank you for attention.
Thank you, Maria. Any questions to eFarm Startup? Yuri, you're welcome.
Yes, thanks for a very interesting sort of like a combined format of the pitch. Could you clarify what stage you're at right now? Like, what do you have? How many customers? What's the level of development of your technology, and so on?
We have more than 2,000 clients around the world, and we want to go in international markets. But now we have more clients in Ukraine, in Poland, in Moldova.
How many clients do you have signed now?
2,000.
Signed already? You have contracts with 2,000 clients?
Yeah.
All right.
We work 5 years on market.
Kim, your question, please.
Yeah, hey, very, very, very interesting, and reality check for someone like myself, listening to the story. Who do you hope to meet at SLUSH? I mean, in terms of, do you have already names of companies and people that you would like to meet?
We have partners from Finland who came during the war to our office, and we also want to open production on Finland.
Okay, that's good to know.
Christine, your question, please.
Yeah, thank you for a very interesting presentation. Could you share what's the business model behind your current operation? Thank you.
It is devices.
Okay, so, and what about like the data and beyond?
What's the model? Slide business.
Business model?
Yeah, we have slide business model.
We have a slide, but on the
okay, we now we sell. Sorry, I help. I'm Alexander for CEO this project. Now we sell for B2C and B2B. We have we work with some dealers in Europe, but in Ukraine we sell in B2C a lot of product.
And want to go to B2B also.
We our devices and satellite antenna and tablet, and this is very simple. It's cost for 600 euro one pieces. Yeah. This very simple and very cheap product. This mass market in agriculture. All farmers, little farmers can buy this one tools.
So how do you follow up that? How do you build a partnership? Because I assume you are also having IoT in order to control everything. So how do you do the partnership? Do you have partnership mainly locally, or do you also seek international partnership for that?
No, we can work with dealers who sells another equipment. And in Moldova, our partner sell another equipment and upsell our devices for another product.
I see. All right.
Thank you. Software and hardware. Yeah, we connect with phone with our satellite antenna and have our own software.
Thank you. That was a farm startup, and let's move to our next participant, Mantis Analytics. You're welcome.
Hi, do you see my screen?
Yeah, you may start.
Okay, hi, my name is Maxim. I'm CEO of Mantis Analytics, and we are building AI-driven real-time informational field monitoring platform. So we are living in crazy times like war, epidemics, disasters, and so on, but information is still the key basis for all the decision making. But informational space is so polluted, so intensive, it's difficult to understand what is true and what is not. That's why informational threats is #1 business risk at the moment, with hundreds of billions lost annually by the companies. And in this situation, executives lack reliable and actionable data to manage physical and informational risks. That's why we provide a solution, Mantis Analytics. It's an AI platform for real-time monitoring of infospace to help companies and governments manage physical and informational risks. How it works, we collect data in real time from the social media, and in the future we will add additional sources. We split it to this two stream of events, like physical events and mental events. And after that, we apply our deep tech stack, which is based on ML, NLP, LLM models, and present data in a way of interactive dashboards and map. As a result, companies can analyze historical informational field, do briefing and reporting on different time periods, and also do situational awareness, do understand what's happening now and manage operational situation. We only one company which can do like deep intelligence in real times. Our competitors do all intelligence, or they just collect hub of events. We can combine that. Market is rapidly growing. It will be 12 billion in 2030, and this category of startups is hugely investment last time. It's about $300 million of investment. We started as a niche self-funded initiative. This year for us, it's a year of characterization, of acceleration and closing of our seed round. We already developed an MVP, we closed some grants, and next year it will be start for us of global expansion to the whole world. Our business model is based on the SaaS platform subscription for different models for different customer segments. We also want to provide expertise via researches and projects, and also sell our data via API and additional data services. We already have a traction from 60+ customer interviews. We have 7 pilots projects in pipeline, in government, in media, in like embassies. And now we expand our opportunity to global intelligence companies, and we have one commitment and two soft commitments. Why SLUSH? Ukraine is the center of world informational resilience. We want to share our deep expertise, and also we want to close our seed round and extend our sales pipeline. We are raising for 500K. We already have 50K commitment to productionalize our platform and start our expansion. That is our founding team. We have absolutely complementary skills to accomplish this important challenge, not for Ukraine, but for the whole world. Thanks, and happy to answer your questions.
Thank you, Maxim. Any questions to Mantis Analytics? If everything is clear, we can move to our next participant. Parastak, please welcome.
Hi, I'll be introducing Parastak now. And let me just share my screen. One moment. Okay, can you see it now?
Yeah, but not fully.
Okay, now?
Okay, yeah, it's all set now. Can you start?
Okay, so hi, my name is Valeria, and I'll be excited to tell you about Parastak. It's a revolutionary pre-sowing seed treatment that boosts crop yields and climate resilience using microwave technology. So Parastak stimulates the seed cell nucleus with a precise microwave irradiation, increasing germination energy and root growth from 2 to 4 times. This results in 15 to 65% higher yields from major crops like corn, wheat, and sunflower. The benefits are immense. Greater profits for farmers and reduced risks of crop failure from drought and frost. This is especially advantageous for insurance companies covering climate-related losses. Here you can see a slide with our plans. And so the global agri-tech market suppresses $100 billion, and we are ready to scale up Parastak production and perform large-scale validation trials in the EU and US. By 2030, our validation could reach 0.1% of the total agri-tech market. Unlike major agri-technical corporations like Monsanto, Bayer, and Syngenta that rely on fertilizers and pesticides, Parastak uses only microwave energy to naturally strengthen seeds without chemicals. It aligns perfectly with sustainability goals of zero hunger and reduced environmental impact. Parastak is easy to implement. Seeds are simply treated with our mobile units before sowing. We can cover 160 hectares of wheat per day, which effects lasting up to 4 months. Parastak is already being successfully piloted with MHP, Ukraine's largest agricultural producer, and we will soon start implementation with Agro-Ecotone Association in Poland. Our technology is also recommended by Ukraine's Ministry of Agriculture. With your investments of $150,000 to $850,000, we can rapidly bring Parastak's higher yields and climate resilience to fields worldwide. So partner with us as we empower food security through natural, sustainable crop enhancement. Participation in this event will give us the opportunity to present our product on the European market and obtain the opportunity to finance it. And now I'll be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you for your pitch. Any questions to Valeria? Seems like not. So, Diana, your question, please.
Yeah, just a short question. You haven't mentioned anything about your team. So who is working on this project? Are they Ukrainians? Where are they now, in Ukraine or somewhere abroad? And what are your plans for developing your company?
So our team is based in Ukraine currently. This is me, I'm a communication manager. We also have Evgeny on this call now. He Evgeny, maybe you can wave to let us know your yes.
Hi, our team based in Ukraine, and we plan to scale our company in US and UAE, European Union. We need funding about 100 or $850K to scale up our promotion. Sorry for my bad English.
So yeah, the team is currently based in Ukraine. We also have 2 engineers working on our project. They are currently based in Odessa.
So what number of people you have, like in total?
About 200 people we have.
In team?
And team, currently 5 founders, co-founders with Valeria.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you. It's time to move to our next project. Now, please welcome SolarPlex.
Hey there. And if you see my screen, we can start.
Yeah.
Okay, we use solar plants to reduce CO2 emissions, but still get energy. The efficiency of regular PV panel is about 20%, and it's okay. The biggest problem of any PV panel is overheating. We use 25% of energy due to this reason. But we humans need thermal energy to heat water, for example, and we use green electricity for this purpose. That makes no sense. Moreover, we underachieve $8,000 a year per average house to heat water by the sun. And we don't have enough room space on our rooftops to use both types of panels to receive thermal and electrical energy. My name is Alex Ryabtsev from SolarPlex. Our team offers the way to reduce CO2 emissions, to have energy independence in every house, and kick off net energy supplier at the same time. We patented the technology to make hybrid PV panels from any PV panel. Our partners are solar plant installers and construction companies who offer the product to our customers. Our beachhead market is home rooftop solar plants. The construction market is growing every year, and the number of installed home solar plants is growing every year too, thanks to government stimulation to use green energy. Our value proposition is crystal clear. The customer gets self-produced energy with a fixed cost 2 times cheaper than the current supplier. Do you remember how many times the energy cost increased or decreased? I don't remember the energy price going down ever. The customer gets hot water and swimming pool heating just for the product. If we add air heat pump, we receive heating, and with ground heat pump, we can get air conditioning and heating year-round. We offer these benefits in a simple way. We add a liquid cooling system in a polymer case with special configuration to a common PV panel. As a result, we get the product, the hybrid panel, which produces both electrical and thermal energies. There is more climate impact. An average house produces 26 tons of CO2 every year. With SolarPlex, we reduce this number in 5.5 times. Our team is fantastic. Helena Bahirova has more than 20 years of experience in solar energy, and she is the author of 8 patents. Alexey Kurhuzov, is responsible for management, automation, and engineering. He is our CTO. And me, Alex Ryabtsev, is responsible for business development and communication. We already took part in several events all over the world, and SLUSH will be the next step to European markets. So we are looking forward to go to Finland. Let's kick Russia from fuel market now with SolarPlex.
Thank you, Alex, for your pitch. Any questions to SolarPlex? Yeah, Kim, you're welcome.
So, Alex, thanks for the pitch. What do you see as your biggest challenges, and how do you see that SLUSH as an event can help you, mitigate or address those concerns that you have?
How SLUSH could help?
Yes.
Okay, I would say that Nordic countries in general and Finland especially are famous of clean tech, and we are looking for partners and who can offer our solution to the customers. Because we are pushing our solutions in different countries. We start in Ukraine. We already have several lawyers in Ukraine, and now we are working to get first customers in Poland. So Finland would be a logical next step to kick Russia out fuel market.
Do you already have ideas who you talk to in Finland? What kind of companies, partners?
Actually, as I said, we have two main segments of partners. One is construction companies and other are solar plants installers. But actually, I've never been to Finland, frankly speaking. So the many people I met, the more people I can talk to.
Great, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. It's time to move to our next project, and now I'm happy to welcome OptiSun Startup.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Hello, everyone. My name is Bogdan. I'm CEO of OptiSun Startup, a revolutionary solution for disinfecting and keeping safe water. Do you know that one single sip makes water impure and contagious in just 1 hour? An usual family makes at least 100 kilos of plastic waste annually by just dropping of plastic bottles. Our solution is OptiSun Bottle. It increases the time of storage, save water up to 10 times. It saves 50 kilos of plastic annually, and it disinfects water in 15 minutes. Our technology kills 99% of bacteria autonomously without any chemicals and consumables, and it can be our product can be controlled via a mobile application or working fully automatically. The core of our technology is the usage of medical ultraviolet with optimized timings for high energy efficiency. What you need to do to work? Just fill it with water, press one button in mobile application, or wait 15 minutes, and then you can drink safe water. So we are reaching outdoor and emergency parts of a huge bottled water market for bottles with capacity up to 1 liter. And the CAGR of this market is 4.4%. And for such amount, it's very big numbers. And we are going to reach this market through two main approaches. For emergency sector, it's usually B2B through some programs for safe water supply. And all outdoor sector is through B2C and direct sales. OptiSun Bottle is the most reliable and suitable solution for outdoor use for affordable price compared to our competitors. We have come with this idea just in June, and we already had patented technology. And just in 2 months, we have finalized our prototype. So now we are under certification process in Ukraine. And by the end of November, with usage of our own investments, we will reach 300 pieces per month production capacity. And with external investments of $100K, we will be able to reach 3,000 pieces per month capacity. We have already made huge and deep market research. We have more than 100 B2B interviews. We have made them through EAT food program, and we had pre-sales in Ukraine. So why SLUSH? We are fully oriented to Nordic region. We are taking part in Business Finland program and have already received eligibility statement. And we are seeking for business and manufacturing partners in Finland, as well as investors, and we already have some contacts in Vantaa. So this is completely suitable for us. And our mission is significantly change water consumption culture to make industry more ecological and to make society healthier. Our team has more than 6 years of common experience in hardware development, and we have all staff completed and ready to make full cycle products. See you on SLUSH, and thanks for your attention.
Thank you very much. That was OptiSun Startup. Any questions? If not, let's move to our next participant.
I have a small question.
Yeah, sure. Liman, you're welcome.
Sorry, what was the current situation? I mean, how many have you produced, and what is the process?
We have first small series, and the series is currently under certification. In 3 weeks, if nothing goes wrong, we will have certificates in Ukraine and start sales already here. And Europe is our next target, and as I told, Nordic regions as well known as for their relation with clean technology.
Thank you, Bogdan. That was Optisun Startup. Let's move to our next participant. Panzer, you're welcome.
Yes, now you see my screen?
Yeah, not yet, but yeah, it's all set now. You may start.
Okay, hello, my name is Oksana. I'm here presenting the Panzer startup. It is a protective eye shield that is used to transport people with eye injuries to give them a chance to save the sight. Proper medical care for eye injuries is extremely important because losing sight, a person loses the universe around. And today's world has become dangerous. It is filled with materials that, in the result of explosion, turn into fragments and can deprive anyone of the sight, a soldier, a civilian, even a child. That's why it is so important to add the means of eye protection in each first aid kit. According to the recommendations, a special rigid shield should be applied to the injured eye. It also can be any convex object which doesn't make pressure and is at hand. But if the paramedic doesn't have anything and an ordinary bandage is supplied, it is almost unreal to save the sight and the eye and the sight. Of course, some eye shields already exist, but they do not solve the problem with eye injuries caused by falling fragments. Also, such injuries today constitute a significant part of military and civilian injuries. It is because they do not let fragments protruding out of the eye pass through the shield. Panzer solves it because it has bigger holes and allows to enlarge them using simple tactical scissors. So it is the best solution for eye injuries caused by explosions. This is the main feature and advantage, which, like other characteristics, is related to the use of polypropylene as the main material. It can be easily cut, it is lightweight, but at the same time it is strong and durable. The shield retains its shape and rigidity even when few partitions are removed. Panzer was created in cooperation with the charitable foundation Kozak Fury and the production company Amolit Plus, which is a Kharkiv business relocated to Lviv region, and despite war, continuing to develop. Panzer appears on the request of Ukrainian paramedics to cover their need with eye injuries. We decided to join because Amolit Plus has big experience in creating tactical components. From 2014, we work with volunteers, organizations, and manufacturers of tactical equipment. Why do we need SLUSH? Our aim is to add Panzer to any first aid kit all over the world. It is achievable because our product is versatile, light, simple to produce, and has low cost. SLUSH is one of the opportunities to meet co-thinkers and share our ideas. I want to finish with a slide which contains a picture from a famous Ukrainian project, Mom, I See War. Panzer saves eyes. The more eyes we save, the more people, even among those who have passed the tragedy, will be able to see the world in its beauty, peace, and their loved ones. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Oksana. Dear jury members, your questions, please. If you have any questions, just go ahead. If everything is clear, I think we can move to our next project.
Excuse me, I'd like just to ask a little bit more about the team, because you mentioned 2 founders, but maybe you could say like who else is working on this idea. Thank you.
Okay, so we are now talking about combining our 2 teams in this startup. It's a team of Amolit Plus production company and a team of Kozak Fury. And Amolit Plus, it's a big international company. We have a few brands. We have our own factory, the full cycle production, our own design department and everything. So we have full cycle and we already produce these products as other ones. And we can like make an order even tomorrow, like this. So we begin.
So this is sort of like a spin out from a large company. It branched out from a large company, sort of like a.
Yes. It's a product of a big company. So this team, yes, it's like a branch, and so we can use our factory and all our machines to produce this product also.
Understood. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Panzer Startup, and now we are moving to DevTech. Please welcome.
Hello, everyone. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hello, everyone. My name is Andriy. I'm CEO and co-founder of DevTech. Drones have proved that they are helpful during the war. They reduce the risks for soldiers on front lines by doing reconnaissance or attacks for them. But they still have a lot of drawbacks. Bombing from drone is terribly inefficient, and only super skilled pilots have decent results. It's easy to shut down bomber drone because they work from low altitudes, and most of them work only during night to stay unnoticed. And also they can't work everywhere because electromagnetic warfare. So the solution is the munition that can be dropped from high altitudes and flies to the target by a single click by itself. We do not develop explosives. We develop hardware and software that knows how to glide and knows where to glide. It uses computer vision. There are a lot of physics, math inside to make it work. And it can be installed to practically any UAV. Operator just need to deliver it over the target area, select the target, and release the munition. It's close to impossible to shut down the carrier UAV from 500 meters, which extends the lifetime of expensive vehicle. Ukrainian UAV market makes like 5% of the world market right now. And the need of UAV munitions is more than 1 million. And we want to fulfill this need partially. Our main customers are governmental agencies, Ukrainian in the beginning and international in the long run. But for the start, we plan to sell first batches via volunteer funds. Long story short about our competitors, all of them are UAV systems used for the delivery of explosives to the target. Deeper comparison shows that our system does not require a skilled pilot for the same price as FPV drone, and for the mission cost is the best solution you can get. Where are we right now? Our latest version is already flying to the target. We are working on precision improvement, and we are collaborating with a munition manufacturer and with a drone manufacturer in Ukraine to make the system work together. We work like for more than a year. We have spent like a lot of money on a development, and right now we are in active seeking for investment to make our like progress faster. We want to have like first battlefield usage this year, and we want to start production like next year. This is our team, high-level engineers with experience in business and science. Some of them work in tech giants like Google. Some of them already have successful startup experience. At SLUSH, like we want to like show Ukrainian company in Miltech. We have like list of 30 VCs who invest in Miltech, and we want to talk to them. And the SLUSH is a great opportunity to do this. Thank you. If you have any questions, I will be glad to answer them.
Thank you, Andriy. Any question to Andriy? Kim, you're welcome.
Thanks for the pitch. Question around the technology and the product. So if you would unbox the solution itself, what is the core thing that you know and know so much better that no one else has figured it out? What is the one core thing around the product, and what else is kind of off-the-shelf components, if I may?
So I think the biggest product, the main part is the algorithm. So we do not use any like machine learning and all this stuff. All the system is based on determined algorithms. That behave themselves like the same way in any situation. And I think it's our main thing because it's like stable and consistent tool for the task. So like algorithm is the main part of the product.
So the comment you made during the pitch that you need to, or you will still improve the precision, is that referring to that you need to kind of improve the algorithm and making sure that it kind of provides that output that you're looking for?
Partially, like the precision is the complex number that contains of a like algorithm and also of some hardware stuff like aerodynamics and like motors precision and sensors reading, and we are like working on all of these like parts to improve the like final number of the precision. Yeah, but algorithm is also like in active development to make it like work better. yeah, also we have moved to like the next generation of the CPU, so we can do like more calculations. So it will work like better like in a month.
Okay, thanks.
Christine, your question, please.
Thank you, Andre. It's a very niche market you're targeting. Have you thought of if you get to SLUSH, what would be your tactic to navigate through and find the relevant partners or potential customer for you during SLUSH visit?
So we had a plan to find the people who are connected to drone manufacturing facilities, because like drone manufacturers are main partners, I can say. So it was like the part of the strategy to like talk to VC funds and find people who are in the UAV market to talk about partnership with them. I hope I've answered the question.
Yes.
Thank you, Andre. And that's time to move to our next project. And now I'm happy to welcome the Bees Against Mines startup.
Is all okay?
Yeah, you may start, please.
Hi all, I am Alex, CEO, and we are Bees Against Mines, highly skilled experts with the experience needed to create a product and build a successful company. We focused on a safe and efficient method for contactless demining at scale. As you know, Ukraine is one of the leaders in grain exports, but Russian invasion has rendered over half of agricultural lands by mines that reduced export by 3 times, causing world grain prices to rise, which can lead to local conflicts. Therefore, the rapid demining of Ukraine stands a pivotal factor in securing stability, not only within Ukraine itself, but also in a global scale. The current clearance processes relies on manual methods and involves the use of additional explosives, which poses a high risk of sappers' lives. We have created a methodology and radio-controlled modular robots to handle contactless demining processes. This includes surface preparation, search operations, decontamination, and removal of residues, all managed from a safe remote control center. BeeSearcher allows not only to spot hazardous objects, but also to identify them and localize dangerous zones. We have developed AI to make decisions following the same approach as a real sapper. We make a new generation of sappers where humans don't interact with dangerous objects anymore. We significantly increase productivity with high detection quality as a real sappers. Our technology was validated by United Nations Developer Program, and we joined the B1 community. Our technology outbids competitors in several ways. We detect plastic mines, which represent a primary threat. We utilize a safer method by burning the mines rather than detonating them. We clear the deactivated mine remains, which are very important for agricultural lands. Our customers are the mining companies, government, agriculture holdings, and international organizations. Our goal is to establish of minimum 100 teams capable of clearing all agricultural lands in Ukraine in less than 5 years. And we will create over 500 jobs for inclusive people affected by mines, or those who wish to contribute the restoration of Ukraine and other countries contaminated by landmines. For launch the first production batch, we are looking for 600,000, 500 from it in smart equity. Bees Against Mines. We will help to return peace and safety not only to Ukraine. And our expectation from SLUSH to show the community that restoration of Ukraine is important and real in adequate time, and want to find like-minded investors and partners. Thank you.
Thank you for your pitch. Any questions to Alex? If you have any questions, just go ahead. If not, let's move. Yeah. It seems like everything.
I was just wondering if I could ask quickly. What is the current situation? Like what have you done so far, and what's the current situation? How many have you like piloted it, and what is the results of the pilot?
For now, we tested our solution on a ground platform and passed a test on UNDP program. And now we make air-based platform with our technology.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. It's time to move to our next participant. I'm happy to announce Adam Startup. Please welcome.
Hi, everyone. Do you see my screen? Do you hear me?
Yeah, but not fully.
All right.
You can just scroll to the first slide. Yeah.
Does it work now? Yep. Great. Hi, I'm Dennis Gurak, CEO and founder of Atom. We're building a cloud manufacturing platform for on-demand printing of human tissues. While 3D printed implants have been a thing for more than 20 years now, clinical adoption is slow. The first 3D printed bladder was implanted in 1999, but the first point of care facility producing bone implants in US started operation only last year. There are dozens of universities globally. Sorry, I got cut out. There are dozens of universities globally, all research in bioprinted tissues and organs, but all of them have the same problem, selling the implant to final customer, surgeon, and the hospital. The reason for this is a lack of a holistic solution on the market. If a hospital wants to do 3D printing of implants themselves, they would need to go through all these circles of hell. Atom offers a turnkey system integrating all steps of 3D printed bone and soft tissue production into one offering. We can set it up in 3 months. It will cost 50% less and increase surgery profits. Our entry into the market aligns perfectly with current industry conditions. COVID prompted over 500 hospitals in US to set up point-of-care printing labs for surgical models, and Atom is the next logical step in adoption and scalability, with no regulatory bottlenecks and a market that constantly expands. Atom's system is a turnkey solution encompassing 3D printers, a range of materials, a digital platform, and the quality management system, all seamlessly integrated into one streamlined workflow. This workflow allows to produce a finished sterile implant on site within 1 day if necessary. All we need is 50 square meters in the hospital. Atom operates a technology as a service model, charging hospitals an installation fee and a monthly subscription fee. Additional revenues stem from the sale of individual implants to smaller practices, produced at partner in hospitals that serve as production hubs and have revenue share. We're unique due to lower costs, faster production and delivery times, better materials, and a scalable turnkey solution. We're featured in The Economist as a technology to watch and recently awarded as the second best 3D printing startup in the US by Society of Manufacturing Engineers. We've built an MVP system ready for deployment with only $1 million spent and in 3 years due to efficiency of Ukrainian engineering. We've signed LOIs with Mount Sinai, Yale, and the Ukrainian government. Just recently, we made a partnership with a major hospital in Poland to set up our pilot facility there and perform clinical trials to treat the war wounded in Ukraine. In 25, we plan to expand to Mount Sinai in New York and gradually scale across multiple civilian and military hospitals. We're raising $8 million to fully commercialize in US and EU and received a signed term sheet. Our success is built upon a talented team. I have a background as former executive in Ukrainian FDA and defense industry. Our CTO is an engineer responsible for developing the technology stack, but the team is supported by top-notch surgeons, scientists, and hospital executives in the US. Lastly, we're going to SLUSH to find new opportunities, expand into Nordics, because we're exploring the joint venture model across the globe currently, and we believe Nordics is a great market to expand. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. That was Adam Startup. Any questions from your side, your jury members? Yuri?
Hey, could you come back to your slide with the team and explain a little bit more? Also, I saw like was it 6 people, like who are founders, who are not founders?
Yeah, it's the core team actually. So we have currently 7 full-time employees, 13 in total, 5 employees on the US East Coast, 7 employees in Ukraine, all engineers. We're going to move to Poland to work at this pilot. And we have 10 advisors in total. So the key advisor shown here is a former director of Defense Advanced Research Product Agency, and Dr. Savory is our chief medical officer, one of the most renowned military surgeons in US. And we just weren't able to show everyone here, but we've been.
And excuse me, where are you based? And also,
I'm based in New York. I'm based in New York. CTO is based in Warsaw, and I'm going to be traveling from Warsaw to New York over the next 2 to 3 years while we're working on the pilot. Yeah.
Kim, the stage is yours.
Yeah, hey, thanks for the pitch. I'll continue on the team slide. Sure. So looking 12 months forward from this point, what are the areas that you want to scale the team? What kind of talent do you want to bring on board to succeed on your mission?
Sure. So we are in the process of establishing our Polish team. So we just hired a chief medical officer in Poland, a very renowned neurosurgeon there, because the surgeons that work closely with us are not only ortho, but also neurosurgeons. Also, it's a quality management team in Poland and engineering team in Poland. So in 12 months, we'll have 5-6 people working on this pilot facility in Poland, and that's going to be probably the main expansion.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. That was Adam's startup. And now it's time to move to our next participant. Thank you, Smart Oasis. Please welcome. The stage is yours.
Hi, everyone. 3.1 people today have no access to healthy and nutritious food. We have 8 years to end hunger, food insecurity, and all forms of malnutrition as defined by SDGs. As now, world is moving in the wrong direction. How can we harness innovation to cultivate a secure and nutritious food ecosystem as climate becomes increasingly unpredictable? I'm Alex Prihodko, CEO of Smart Oasis. Smart Oasis is on a mission to serve and support local communities, small and medium food growers, burdened to grow the majority of fresh produce globally. Our objective is to make food growers profitable and more resilient to face the impact of climate change in decades to come. Our bespoke solution is tailored around restricted access to key resources such as land, water, energy, and labor. We offer a technological, commercially viable solution that has the potential to function off-grid, connected to renewable energy sources, independent of water supply, and with connectivity enabled. We developed modular, mobile, controlled environment farms within thermally insulated superstructures powered by a combination of CA technology and comprehensive aeroponics irrigation. Our modular farms have a high level of automation. By speeding up the photosynthesis process, we are able to double intensify plant growth. Our farms have an incredible 3 years ROI and can be placed hyperlocally in urban areas, close to consumer, anywhere on the planet, providing consistent and predictable yields, grown without any harmful chemicals and with minimal water use. Due to the applied high precision during the plant's growth cycle, we are able to improve taste, color, and smell of our product and provide studies of synecology. We are the next generation startup with deep science foundation and strong commitment to knowledge sharing, involving children and young people in farming of the future. Smart Oasis has been recognized by the World Economic Forum as a top innovator for food ecosystem in arid climates. Our main task for SLUSH is to bring efficient, sustainable, and commercially viable technology to northern regions and make strong connection with existing local growers, inspire and motivate new ones, and work as an educational institution to continue our expansion. Investing in health and sustainable food systems means investing in our children's ability to feed themselves in the future. Thank you.
Thanks for your pitch. Any questions from your side, dear jury members? Yeah, Kalle, you're welcome.
Thank you. Hi, what would be your goal from SLUSH this year?
make the connections with the local entities, find the partners which can help us develop on Nordic regions.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any other questions? If not, we can move to our next participant. And now I'm happy to announce the Plug the Leak startup. You may start, please.
Yeah, hi everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, sure, you may start.
Great. Yeah, so I'm Max, and I'm happy to present you security startup Plug the Leak. The global security market size was estimated at more than 200 billion in last year, and is still steadily growing as criminals are getting more sophisticated and moving from offline to online. So password leaks and reuse of the passwords is one of the biggest problems, and with more than threefold spike in both activity and losses just during last few years. We, by extensive cost development, found our sweet spot, which is where the hackers and businesses can put too much resources, but which becomes very lucrative with scaling, and as of now, unfortunately, still allows cyber criminals to get a lot of money. And that's where we want to finally plug the hole. So we came up with a product that helps site owners to mitigate risk arising from massive data leaks circulating on the black markets, as well as a password reuse, which can lead to devastating consequences. We have participated and received no equity grant in a science and technology entrepreneurship program funded by American government. And we are here to make Ukrainian tech more reliable, resilient, and now want to help local and global businesses to better repel cyber attacks. We built our product upon tested and scalable tech stack with world's best industry practices and compliance to standards in mind. Deployment is a breeze and requires a little resources or technical knowledge from the customer side. Also, we provide continuous security threat monitoring, which can be further integrated with the customer's on-premises IT system. Our team is well-shaped and skilled enough to address both technical and business challenges, with more than 20 years of relevant experience under belt, and we are growing. We also have a great advisor for our machine learning efforts from a unicorn data robot. So currently, our competitors, and namely Have I Been Pwned, is a current market leader. But with growing market demand and our magic sauce, we are well positioned for competition. And according to analytics, there is a demand for a solution like ours. So that's where we want to scale up. We also see Plug the Leak as a double-use tech because this such a huge amount of personal data is circulating on the black market, and that can be used for operational intelligence, especially in our unfortunate wartime. Our traction is already proven by the letters of intent with several Ukrainian companies and the interest expressed from the business angels. And did I mention that grant? So why SLUSH? Scandinavia is very well known to be strong in the cybersecurity scene, and like Helsinki, for example, is a HQ for the F-Secure, one of the most prominent security solution providers. So we are looking to connect with the experts, receive feedback, and fine-tune our approach. We also want to validate our solution with customers worldwide and to get new leads and hopefully sales. We are actively fundraising and so want to bring in new investment to scale up faster and succeed in our journey. So thank you very much. And I'm ready for your questions now.
Thank you, Max. It's time to move to Q&A session part. So any questions to Plug the Leak startup? Kim, you're welcome.
Yeah, hey, thanks for the pitch. Curious to understand, how do you define the profile of the kind of the right kind of user for the product? Who would be the ultimate user?
Who's the ultimate who?
Who would you describe would be the typical user of your product in the future?
Yeah, so there are still online businesses who cannot do 2FA, like two-factor authentication, because of too much friction, and because when they deploy to FA, that leads them to lose businesses and decline in subscription rates, because people just don't want to put too much effort into subscribing, for example. That's streaming businesses, that's paywall sites. There's like many more examples of those. And that segment of microtransactional businesses is really growing. So, and people, the authentication mechanism based on the emails and passwords likely going to be there for a quite amount of time, despite of the modern biometrics and other solutions, and which is what is even more important, that the credentials leaking can be reused by criminals on the other websites. So basically, you have website owner, you have an email paid subscription with the user who used the same password on the other website. It leaked somewhere, and now the criminals can easily, by password stuffing, can easily log into your platform and cause a lot of trouble, or lead to lost revenues. So that's our key customers, which want this type of tracking and this type of monitoring. Hope I answered that question.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Max. That was Plug the Leak startup. And now let's move to our next project. I'm happy to announce the Fly Egg Data startup.
Hi, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, but not fully yet.
Just a moment. This time?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Hi, everyone again. My name is Ruslana. Thank you for this awesome opportunity. I'm so happy to be here with you today. I'd like to represent the Ukrainian startup Like Data. We work in the field of the smart farming, and our main goal is to help farmers to grow more but spend less. So let's get it started. What is the problem with that goal? First of all, typically farmers overseed, overspray, and overapply. Second, they use retro machinery with high-end sensors, which cannot be monitored. And finally, there is a huge lack of quality control of operations. How do we see the solution? First of all, there should be some kind of an interoperable system where farmers should be able to see farm data in one place. Then there should be the possibility to conduct whole fleet online monitoring. And finally, there should be an operation control due to forecasted plan. What is the product we offer? FlyEgg Data is a device that connects directly into machinery, collects the data, transfers it online to the cloud computing system, and after the processing, the data through the API goes directly to the farm management systems, where it gets conveniently visualized, and the farmer can use the data to make effective decisions immediately. Our main advantages are versatile plugin of like data devices, API integrations with various popular farm management systems, and constant online data monitoring and collection, even if the signal on the field is poor. Why are we better than others? First of all, we are more affordable and support any type of machinery, up to 100% fleet in the world. Secondly, comprehensive analytics. We provide both agronomical machinery data as well as weather and soil condition data. And finally, we use different protocols of connections. No worries if you have retro machinery. Happy to say that we have already digitized over 35,000 hectares, and we help to save up to 150 euros per hectare, depending on agri operation. Please meet our passionate team with huge experience in both agriculture and IoT projects. Why us? Why SLUSH? Of course, we want to meet the right people at the event. We want to involve some investments and potential partnerships that would help us to develop our own business intelligence platform. And SLUSH is a great opportunity to achieve that goal. We are confident that we would be ready to represent the Ukrainian startup community at the highest level. That's it. Thank you for your attention. Please feel free to ask your questions.
Thank you, Ruslana. That was Flag Data Startup. Any questions? Just go ahead if you have one. Christine, you're welcome. We can't hear you, sorry. You're muted.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Could you quickly go through the business model? You have device sold, so it's by device. What about other revenue streams that you probably are in plan? Thank you very much.
Sure. Yes, we have a flat rate price right now per device, which includes installation and services. But of course, in the future, we are planning to develop our own smart platform, or in other words, farm management system that would provide recommendations to the customers on how to achieve better productivity in the field, in their farm, based on the data collected. As soon as we launch that platform, we will collect the fee according to the hectares processed.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ruslana. It's time to move to our next participant. Please welcome Bulletproof Glass Startup.
Hello, can you see
Hi.
my screen?
Not yet.
Sorry, one moment.
Sure.
Is it now?
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, thank you. Hello, my name is Anastasia, and I would like to represent you, our company, CDUS, and our startup product, Bulletproof Glass. We used to produce safety triplex glass before the war for different types of vehicles, including harvesters and yachts, since 1991. In February 2022, we have lost everything. Melitopol city, where our plant was located, was occupied as the first day of the full-scale war. Just part of our team managed to escape, and we all have decided to start our business again with something that is just on time, with bulletproof glass. We have started from zero, but we knew we will manage to do that. For now, we are renting 3 workshops, about 3 square meters altogether, built glass melting ovns, bought autoclave for glass bending. We have been working with glass for more than 30 years, so we really have a good experience in it. For now, we have all the needed Ukrainian certificates and partly international certificates for our glass quality. But these photos show the quality of our glass much better. All the people that were inside of these vehicles survived. None of this would be possible without our team. As our experience shows, we can buy equipment and even the entire plant. But most important are people. And for now, we are having the proper team to increase our business. I would like to show you some examples of our works. These are international banks from Georgia and Armenia. We also sold sets of bulletproof glass to banks of Germany, and almost all of Ukrainian banks are our clients. And our new products is mobile banks, offices, and demining vehicles. They appeared during the war. And our clients for now are most of Ukrainian private banks, including International Bank of Ukraine and VIP personal cars and demining companies, and even a Ministry of Emergency Situation of Ukraine. Why do we need SLUSH? First of all, we need to find partners to grow. We had to relocate and to start from zero, so we are a small company now. Our company is just 27 people, but we can do more. We have orders for the next year, for the entire next year, and we know that we need just to increase the possibility of production. We are looking for export possibilities because we used to export before the war, and we wish to find raw material suppliers. For example, we would like to become a PVB film dealer of Trosefol plant that is in Europe. That would really help us because all of our raw materials are coming from Europe, and we just need to become a direct dealer of them. We are Ukrainian business now, and we would like to become international business. And we would like to show on the stand a piece of our glass with 3 bullets inside to show how this glass can really protect you. Thank you for your attention, and I'm ready to answer your questions.
Thank you for your pitch, Anastasia. Dear jury members, your question, please. Kim, you're welcome.
Thank you for the pitch. Question about the export opportunities that you outlined on the SLUSH summary. Where do you see the markets? Can you open up on that? Where do you see the export opportunities, and how could eventually SLUSH help with that?
As for our experience, we used to export glass sets, bulletproof glass with heating system inside. We used to sell it to Germany, to German partner from Berlin. There were 2 companies before the war that used to buy it from us, and then they put it into re-equipped vehicles that they were created for banks, incassators. And then they sold it to Africa, as I know. So we are working as a B2B business, so we are looking for partners who are going to sell our products, or for partners who are doing re-equipment of cars and other vehicles who will need our safety glass.
Okay, thank you for it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anastasia. That was Bulletproof Glass Startup, and it's time to move to our last but not least startup, Bunter. You're welcome.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Ivan from the Bunter Aerospace, and we are building the best long-range intelligent drone for the battlefield conditions. What do you imagine once you hear the word drone? Something small for $300 or the bigger one for $500,000? In fact, there are lots of different types of drones because we have lots of different types of the missions on the battlefield. And the long-range intelligent drones are essential in any army across the globe. You know, you have to know what your enemy is doing in combat and even in peaceful time. And that market is growing dramatically. Our team has both types of experience. We've done more than 200 combat missions on more than 20 different aircrafts. And also, we're not the first-time founders, so we already know how to avoid lots of pitfalls and mistakes on our journey. So what's the problem with drones we currently have? They all have been created in the civil and peaceful environment, but on the modern warfare, GPS is compromised, lots of enemies' EW systems, and in general, battlefield missions way more complicated than just flying by waypoints. The main focus of our company is on the software side. We're using top-notch hardware parts from Europe, US, and Ukraine, then integrating our software solutions to increase the surveillance of the whole system. As a result, we have the unique solution for operating drones in battlefield conditions, with the way higher surviving rate for the aircraft than as in any other one. Also, our software for the ground control station also can be used by any other type of drones. Our secret sauce is to combine unique wartime experience with the world-class components, Ukrainian engineering talents to create a combat mission-oriented software. We want to go to SLUSH for 3 main reasons: to establish global partnerships in defense tech, acquire international capital, and show the world that we can convert our battlefield experience into world-class products. We now attract generalist investors and done some deep research to make sure we have already about 15 booked meetings at SLUSH. Yeah. On our stand, we plan to show the real results from our missions on the front line and the model of the aircraft, because the real one will be with me on the battlefield. Thank you.
Thank you for your pitch. Any questions to Ivan? Just go ahead if you have one. If not, let's move to the second part of our pitch day. Now we will have a 15-minute break for the jury members to evaluate startups and decide which of them will present Ukraine at SLUSH 2023. So dear jury members, let's move to Google Meet. And startups, I will ask you to wait for us here in the Zoom. Thank you. I'm happy everyone is back. Dear jury members, if any one of you would like to say a few words to our participants, you're more than welcome. If not, we can move to our, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'd be happy to use the opportunity if possible. So, I mean, first of all, I think really, really impressive. I think it's very humble. I mean, on a daily basis, having a chance to meet with different kind of entrepreneurs, not only from the Nordic region, but across Europe and the US, I think the clarity and the kind of the preparation for the pitches were very impressive, and also the breadth of the kind of the problem definition and what areas you were have been going after. I think it's really, really impressive. So from my side, that's one comment. And I think really anyone who was today pitching, I'm sure you're going to be all very successful. So I think this hard role that the jury had to somehow qualify these companies, I don't think it has anything to do with your success. It's just a random event of decisions that have to be made today. So thank you to everyone for the opportunity to listen and hear your stories and the vision of the companies.
Thank you, Kim. We are grateful to all the jury members for your contribution. And now I would like to announce the names of the winners that will present the Ukrainian delegation at SLUSH 2023. Adam, Biz Against Mines, Cybrex, FlyEggData, i3 Engineering, Knopka, Mantis Analytics, Optisan, Plug the Leak, Revisor, SLab, Smart Oasis, Solarplex, and Versi Bionics. Congratulations! The Ukrainian delegation org team will contact the winners with the guidelines and details on how to prepare for SLUSH in the best way. We are grateful to all the participants for your fantastic pitches today. Keep working on your wonderful projects and gain your chance to represent Ukraine at SLUSH next year. I'm thankful for your attention. See you at the next pitches. Best wishes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
That's really good news.
Thank you.